So I am back in Texas. I'm here at the Chud Shop, staying at the Chud Shop, and I'm actually here doing my barbecue tour. So if you don't know already, I run a barbecue tour to Austin twice a year. I take 6 people, they book onto the tour, and I basically do an in-depth, hand-curated tour of Texas barbecue joints in and around the Austin area. So I'm here doing one of those tours at the moment, but I've actually got mostly a free day today. And when you're at the Chud Shop, and you've got lots of grills to use, basically a fully fitted out kitchen, it's hard to not want to cook something. So I'm gonna make up something pretty quick, pretty easy. I'm gonna make up some chicken thigh burritos. So I really like pico in my burritos, and I'm also gonna make up a bit of a guac, which I'll use the pico for. So I'm gonna show you how to make up a really simple but delicious one. Starting off with some Roma tomatoes. This is typically the tomato you're gonna use when you're making a pico, or any kind of salsas really. And if you're in the UK, these are basically plum tomatoes, the ones that we usually get in a can, but you can buy them fresh from Sainsbury's and Waitrose. Ends off, half. I'm gonna go pretty fine with this. Something like that, into a bowl. And then I just chopped up a white onion, about 1/3 of the amount of the tomatoes, diced them up the same size, put them in here, but I forgot to press record because I'm using a camera that I don't usually use to film YouTube videos. I feel like that's gonna happen a lot. But anyway, white onion in. Then I'll go with 1 jalapenos. Gonna keep all the seeds and membrane in there. Gonna dice this pretty fine just so it's evenly dispersed. Then we'll take a lime. And this batch is probably going to take the juice of this whole lime because it's pretty small. Get this all mixed round. So this is 95% of the way done. This is going to go into the fridge, and then just before I want to use it, I'm going to freshen it up with some coriander or cilantro. So first up, I'm going to make a marinade for some chicken thighs. Going to kind of go for a classic Tex-Mexy vibe. So I'm going to make up a marinade to marinate these thighs. So I start off with the juice of a lime. It's going to bring some acidity, but also help to tenderize these thighs a little bit. Some chipotle powder, a little bit of ancho chili, some guajillo, some cumin, some garlic powder, some Mexican oregano, big pinch of salt, and I'm going to leave this for a little bit and allow these dried spices to hydrate a little bit. The rest of this marinade is going to be oil, hydrating them in a water-based liquid like lime juice. It should hopefully disperse the flavor a little bit better, and it should be a little less gritty. So now that's sat for a little bit, I'm going to go in with some avocado oil just because that's what we've got. And that is a little marinade. And then we're going to take some boneless, skinless chicken thighs and a Ziploc bag. Get those in and just go straight over the top with the marinade. Squeeze most of the air out and really get that all mixed round. And then this can go into the fridge overnight. I'm going to finish this off tomorrow. So a slight change of plan. I was going to do the burrito video today, but then there was talk of a fish boil. What we got, Nick?
We got some snow crab, we got some shrimp, got some lobster tails, veggies, because, you know.
Ooh, look at that scientific measurement process.
So we're gonna cook and eat that instead, and then I'll probably make burritos tomorrow.
Then we gotta get the boil going. We're going taters first with mushrooms. Onions in.
Yes, Bradley, you're so handsome.
Thank you, Nick.
Ooh, lobster tail, shrimp.
So, I think that's good.
Some corn, gross mushrooms. See ya.
I'm a pit master. All right. Oops. Oh no. Nick.
Little crystal. The shrimp's good.
The shrimp is perfect. It's like not too bouncy.
Got a nice bite.
All right, it's time to dive in, boys.
I'm gonna go saltine, garlic, potato, crystal, and a big old piece of shrimp.
Oh. Oops. Oh yeah. Glad we went with the peel and eat shrimp too. Makes life a lot easier.
I do not eat enough boiled seafood at home.
Which is surprising coming from the UK. Don't you boil everything over there? Time to build a little bite. You're gonna start out, a little garlic, schmear, crab meat, button. This is a fantastic way to spend a Friday night.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the Beatles, Dave?
No?
They're a band from your neck of the woods there. They used to be pretty big. I listened to their music growing up.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, let's try this trick I saw.
Ooh.
That's a good lobster tail right there, boys. Yeah, we still got all that liquid out there. We could repeat this.
Yeah.
Cluster situation.
I think we should definitely do that.
I think we're gonna have to if people show up. The problem with these kind of meals is like, for the next 2 hours, we're all gonna be dealing with how much sodium we just ingested.
Yeah. Gotta drink a lot of beer to counteract that.
Whiskey helps, I hear.
Back in the chud shop, back to these chicken thigh burritos. So we're gonna make up a bit of a taco truck green sauce. You may have seen me make this before. It's really easy, really simple, and really delicious. So we're gonna take some jalapenos, a serrano, some garlic, and some white onion. Take a pot, and I'm just gonna break these veggies down. With the jalapenos, I'm gonna leave the white membrane in, but I'm gonna try and get out as much of the seeds as possible. Nothing to do with heat, it just blends up a lot easier and emulsifies a lot easier if the seeds are not in there. In to the pot. I'm gonna go with 3 of these. A small amount of white onion, not a lot. Maybe a quarter of this large white onion. Then we'll go 3 garlic cloves. Once those are in a pot, we'll cover them with water and bring it up to the boil for about 10 minutes. While that's boiling away, we're gonna make some guac. Just take some avocado. Go in and just break this down initially with a spoon, using the side of the spoon to slice it into chunks and make them as chunky as you want. Then I'll go in with the juice of 1 lime, pinch of salt. We'll get a lid on that and that can go back into the fridge. After 10 minutes or so of boiling away, these jalapenos, the serrano, the onion, the garlic are nice and soft. We'll go in with a big pinch of salt, big handful of coriander or cilantro, and the juice of 1 whole lime. Get that on and get that well blended up. Once that's blended up, I'm gonna pour in some avocado oil or any other neutral flavored oil, whilst it's on high speed, and create a nice creamy emulsion. That is a creamy green sauce. Looking good. So Brad's here.
Hello, mate.
Making some, well, slicing some bacon that he's making for a pizza video. Look at that perfect bacon. But there's some not so perfect bacon here, so I think I'm gonna chop that up and put it into the pot for the pinto beans.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, because there's currently no meat in them, so that'll be
A bit
perfect.
of a fry up with bacon and beans.
Chop it up pretty small, and we're gonna get this onto the heat, start rendering out some of the fat. There's a lot of bacon here.
There's an aggressive amount of bacon.
Little garlic. Little onion. Also, I'm going for a lazy approach with the beans. I was gonna soak some dried pinto beans overnight, and then this video is just dragged on and on, where I keep getting distracted by...
Hi.
So I've got some canned pinto beans, so I'm just gonna doctor them up a little bit and make them kind of more exciting. We'll cook these off in the rendered bacon. Also gonna throw into the bean pot a half serrano pepper, just because I have it. Just gonna get these all rendered down so they're nice and crispy. Get all that fat rendered out. What are you doing?
Moving the camera around every 5 seconds. It's called making a YouTube video.
Gonna go in with our veggies. Cook these off a little bit. Nice crispy bacon bits. Then I'm gonna go in with some little bit of ancho chili powder, some cumin, big bay leaf, and a big old can of pinto beans. And these will cook away for not too long. Obviously they're canned, so they're pretty soft to begin with, ready to add to our burrito. Also, what I'll probably do is mash about less than a quarter of these and stir it in, and that will kind of thicken the sauce that it comes in. So when you add it to your burrito, it's not just gonna be pinto beans with no liquid. It will come with a bit of a thick bean gravy. So I didn't film these going on because I don't have a tripod with me and Brad was busy, but I got my chicken thighs that were marinated in lime juice and spices on the chub box. These are going to cook direct heat for a little bit, get that nice direct heat flavor. Go 1 part rice into the rice cooker and 1 part water and a bay leaf. How do you do this? Rice is done, gonna go in with some butter and some coriander. Shut that down for a little bit.
Rolling.
So we've got a big flour tortilla from the local Mexican supermarket. Gonna go down with our coriander or cilantro rice. Ran out of limes, which is annoying. Then we've got our beans that have been cooking for probably an hour too long. Gonna go big. Then some of this Mexican style blend cheese. I always see people using it and we don't have access to it. We're gonna go heavy. Then we've got our marinated chicken thighs that have been cooked on the chud box. some of that guac that we made with the pico. Some pico. Some Mexican table cream or crema. And some of that green sauce. And then get that all mixed up. Just a little bit. Looking good enough to the chub breast. Little weight on that.
That is a big burrito.
It is. Dench, as we call it in the
Dench?
UK. Dench.
Judy.
Judy Dench. That's good. Little toast. And some foil. Twist the opposite way.
Making a Wellington.
Beauty.
Sweet.
I kind of want to feel like the tautness of this, like almost like you're casing a sausage. This feels really nice.
Good.
I kind of like the flatness to a burrito too. Put it on that side, then kind of like lay it on that side for a minute and let it settle.
A little bit more mouth shaped.
Well, yeah, you can attack it from this side or that side rather than just going, oh.
I'm a behind the scenes capture guy. That's my whole thing.
That's very true.
Joey BTS,
guy.
there he is.
Got
Woo.
this guy. Got this guy. It's not possible.
Put the top one angled a little bit more toward the camera. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
There you go. So we got one that was griddled on the press and then one that was straight wrapped in foil.
I say that one looks better, but I
Yeah,
bet
it
that
does.
one's gonna be better.
Yeah, I think that one probably tastes better. This one looks really good, though. It looks. I think I'm gonna go for this
go
one
with
just
this,
because it's close.
Okay.
It looks like a nice, tight little package.
Oh, that's got some heft to it.
That cross section.
That is
Full.
a beautiful burrito.
It's full. I can just imagine this entire thing just sitting in my stomach.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of afraid, but also very excited.
Shall we? Cheers,
Smells
boys.
great. Cheers.
Ooh,
Oh man.
that is so well balanced.
Heavy on
That's
the
a
umami.
great burrito.
Thank you.
Damn. The texture on that is so good from the beans and a little sharpness from the cheese.
I mean this in the highest compliment. This tastes like what Chipotle used to taste like. It doesn't taste like this anymore.
No.
That's really good.
There's like a freshness and a depth of flavor and seasoning that is beyond any other burrito I've had in this style. Very, very good.
I wish I did have more lime because I would have put fresh lime juice over the top because I think it probably could do with a little bit more acid. It's very savory, umami.
Maybe a tiny bit of a crushed tortilla chips.
I meant to do it. Ooh. I even bought them. I bought them. I meant to put fresh crushed tortilla chips in this, but completely forgot.
There it is.
Ooh, maybe we just
Just do it right on top.
retrofit.
Shove one in there.
Yeah.
I think what I also kind of want to do, like a jus sandwich, just dip it in queso.
We said that. Just get like a HEB queso, warm it up, and just. Yeah.
Or if it was like a birria burrito, just dip it in that sauce.
Ooh, a burrito.
Yeah.
Da bomb?
No. No.
What about a bit of crystal? Tabasco?
Choose your
I
favorite.
want the forbidden fruit. Give me that forbidden fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe wants it hot.
This one's my favorite.
Get in there, you wild boy.
That one. My go-to.
I need the crystal. Pass away.
Uh-oh, I put too much on.
Damn.
Well, I did not expect to eat half a
I know, seriously.
Half a burrito.
but here we are.
Here we are.
Ah! That's really good. I like it that it's chicken too, because it seems like
It's
a
lighter.
gut buster.
Yeah, it's healthy now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm losing weight already. Uh-oh. Bunch of dudes hanging out at the chud shop with some bellies full of beans,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
and the AC is out.
That's what I want on top of here. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. All right.
Right there.
Good night. Good bite. Woo! All right, Joe. We're adding a burrito to the menu.
Sounds good.
Get ready. I think that like a bean salad, like something that's a little bit cooler, like maybe corn, bean, tomato, kind of in like more of like a relish, pico type thing.
I'm thinking if you got rice going into a burrito, you might as well have that be hash and rice.
Rice, pork, crispy skin,
Oh, yeah. That would be the-
maybe a little bit of pimento cheese.
Yeah.
Well,
I would eat that.
I guess we'll see you next time.
I don't know. I kind of want to sprinkle some kale slaw in there now too. A little bit. That actually sounds really good. Like a hog burrito with some kale slaw in there.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe to all those things. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to his channel. And I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week for another video.
That's Leroy Lewis and knocks out, by the way.
Most confident walk up ever.